Hey everybody, Mike and I are headed to Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival today, but it is 100 degrees and over 100% humidity, literally. So it's going to be different from most of our festival vlogs. It's probably going to be more clips of food, maybe a few comments, but to spare you from seeing me constantly mop my face, we're gonna change it up a little bit today. So you can see still what we eat and drink and what we enjoyed the best, but a lot less sweatiness. Enjoy! Today. Too hot for the fisherman's pie.
Yeah, I'm not banging any mash today, if you know what I mean.
Also, no cheddar soup today. So far everything we've come across has been too hot, too heavy. Do they have a nice gazpacho we could try? Booth, we got the taco de costilla, which is slow braised beef short rib on a corn tortilla with salsa de chile morita, avocado mousse, and spring onions. And we also got both margaritas, the Trouble in Paradise margarita, which has mezcal, and the Flyaway margarita. So the Flyaway margarita is made with sotol, which is another agave spirit. That's good. It has that tahini rim like I like, but I don't get a ton of flavor from that one. Let's try the Trouble in Paradise, which has watermelon and mezcal. Oh, I like this one better, for sure. It's very refreshing, very good. This is the winner. There will be trouble, for sure. Concur?
Yeah, I like most things, but I'm not a fan of this one.
There's just not a lot of complexity. It doesn't...
There's a taste in there that I'm not familiar with, but it's...
It's supposed to be pineapple ginger, and I feel like those are pretty bold flavors, and I don't get either of those things.
I think I'm getting whatever that second agave spirit is. I think that's... Yeah, I mean, to me it's... Vinegar isn't the right word, but it's... There's something kind of like that, yeah.
Well,
that one is not for me.
I will drink that one. I don't hate it, but this looks delicious. Not for Mike because there's a crema on it, even though the crema looks just like avocado.
I shall have
the beef.
A string of meat.
That was a short rib.
The tiny morsel that I got was very good.
You know I love a short rib.
It's got like a... I probably need to have another bite, like a bigger bite, but what I got a little bit of... It reminds me of like my mom's pot roast. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Super tender. It's a juicy little thing. It's not dehydrated at all. I mean, that's good moisture to it.
Unlike the rest of us who are dehydrated.
Yeah. It's warm. But no, fan of that.
I got a fork, but I'm just gonna dig on in.
See, look at that stuff. It is juicy.
I love the brightness of the cilantro. The meat is super juicy, super tender. This is one of my favorite, I think, maybe all-time Mexico dishes. Yeah, right up there with a well-cooked, not overdone vampiro taco. I could eat like 10 of these. Next up at the China booth, we got the pan-fried chicken dumplings with house-made sweet and spicy sauce, which is Mike approved. And we got the Dan Dan noodles, which is spicy pork with Szechuan sauce, peanut butter, and sesame. And to drink, we got a Fiery Dream, which is citrus vodka, triple sec, guava nectar, and spicy hot honey syrup. All right, Sweaty McGee reporting back. At the China booth, I really liked the dumplings. There's nothing special about the dumplings themselves, but that sweet and spicy sauce was very good and actually had some heat. Not like Disney heat, like actual heat. Dan Dan noodles, also very good. They weren't like an Asian-y noodle. It was more like a fettuccine, but very good. And you know, I like anything with a peanut sauce. And the portion size is huge. And the Fiery Dream. Also really like that. So it's very heavy on the guava. So if you don't like guava, you might not like this. And it's guava nectar, so it has a thicker consistency than a lot of cocktails. Super good. I also could taste the citrus vodka, like you knew that it was citrus vodka. And there is a tiny, tiny bit of heat. So also a big fan of that. It is sweet, but very, very good. I would definitely get that again. Next up, we went to India, which was one of my surprise favorite booths last year. I'm not sure why it's a surprise because I love Indian food. And we got the curry spiced crispy cheese, aka paneer, with mango ketchup. And I'm a better sport than Mike is. I don't really like ketchup, but I will try it. He's trying the paneer after all. Mango ketchup?
I'm digging it.
Yeah.
See? Told you I love sauces. Condiments.
Ketchups. This was one of our favorite things last year. Not yours, because you weren't here. But
I missed out.
when I went on the girls' trip.
For me. Oh, oops. Double dipped.
Mike. Germ City.
City. It's very good, but it's different than what I was thinking. So it's not like a mozzarella stick exactly. The cheese is different. It's not mozzarella cheese.
It's a little more spongy.
It's a little more spongy. It's a little more salty. And I'm not sure if that's the cheese or maybe just the kind of fried coating it's got on it, but it's very good.
Do you get the curry from the coating? It's supposed to be curry. I mean, it looks curry. It looks yellow.
Yep. I think I got less curry the last time because of ketchup. Ketchup overpowered a little bit. But, yeah.
You like it?
That's pretty delicious.
So those are delicious. Better than last year because last year they were not curry spiced. And it's not an overpowering curry. It's just the right amount of curry. And even the mango ketchup was delicious. And this is coming from a person who does not eat ketchup. More mango than tomato flavor. Maybe my favorite thing I've had so far today. You know we had to stop at the Germany booth for our beloved Schinkennudeln, which is pasta gratin with ham, onions, and cheese. And we also got the beer flights, but they are out of Kolsch. So we had the option of getting double fest beer or double Schofferhofer prickly pear Hefeweizen. I took the food and found us a shady-ish place, so we'll see when Mike comes back which beer he decided to double up on. I believe they might have kidnapped Mike at the tap. So I guess I will dig into the Schinkennudeln. So we say every year that it's not very exciting, but it is more than the sum of its parts. I don't know if it's the crispy cheese on the top but it's just like creamy and cheesy and salty and delicious. It's a favorite year after year. And both of our last two items, the shinkanudlin and the crispy cheese from the India booth, are both part of a meals fromage montage. So you just get 5 cheesy dishes from the festival, and you can get 5 of the same thing. They don't care. You just have to get 5 stamps, and then you get a completer surprise, which I believe is like a cheesecake dessert, but if you're buying the items anyway, you might as well get the stamps, and you don't have to do it all in one day. You have the entire length of the festival to complete the meals fromage montage. So Mike had been kidnapped. He was in line for about a day and a half.
Seemed like it.
What happened? Did they replace the Kolsch keg?
I think there was some sort of keg malfunction or a replacing, but it seemed like it took several people a while to get things going, and then the line built up, and then it just...
So did you have to pick one to get 2 of, or did they have all 3?
They had all 3.
Oh, okay,
so
we do.
So we're back to normal.
Okay. I was like, I don't understand what's happening. But
melting, that's what
Mike is missing. Mike is missing. So now that we have all of the beers, we have the Gaffelkolsch, the Weihenstephaner Pest beer. I'm sorry, I'm butchering these names. And the Schofferhofer Prickly Pear Hefeweizen. Just so you know, prickly pear isn't pear. It's like cactus. All right, first is the Kolsch. Tastes like a Kolsch. Kolsch is not my favorite style of beer. I don't. Bitter, maybe. Moving on to the Fest beer. I think my dad actually really likes a Kolsch. I feel like last time I had a Kolsch in a flight, my dad drank that for me. I like the Fest beer a little more. Still not really my favorite. All right, last, the Schofferhofer Prickly Pear. It's stuck. Hefeweizen, and I do like Hefeweizens. They're light, they're refreshing. This one's sweet. It's good. I like it. It's definitely my favorite. Then Fest beer, then Kolsch. But I knew I wasn't going to like the Kolsch, so for what that's worth. How is the Kolsch?
So I like Kolsch. It's got that sort of like, clean's not a great way to describe, but a crisp.
It's crisp.
Yeah. It's a lighter beer. It's not like a Pilsner. Well, it's similar, I guess. I think it has a little more flavor than traditional Pilsner.
It does.
Yeah, I could get down with the Kolsch.
All right, good. That's all yours, babe. How's your Schinkennudeln?
The Schinkennudeln for me it's my one staple. It's always here. I get it every time. I still love it. It's more than just German mac and cheese. It's the way they do their cheese and incorporate it with the noodle. I don't know what those Germans do, but man.
Yeah, and it's like an egg noodle almost. Even the noodle has a different consistency.
You get little tiny chunks of ham in there, and they put that coating of melted or kind of burnt cheese on top.
Mm-hmm.
And man, you will not regret that if you like cheese and you like macaroni, which many people do. So
I would say most, maybe even most.
I would say, yeah. I would say the majority of people enjoy mac and cheese.
It's always a winner.
Always a winner.
There's like, I don't know, custardiness. There's like a custard in there. Yeah, it's so good. So I think we're about to head out.
It's been a hot one. I've had to resort to artificial cooling apparatus here. But food and wine. What do you think so far? I know we're only about a quarter in.
Yeah, we only went to a few booths. It's so hot that, I mean, how much can you even eat when it's 100 degrees?
Yeah, you don't come in August. Play it by ear in September. The festival goes on forever, so take your time. Make sure it's a little bit cooler. But no, what I enjoy from the food-wise, I feel like I went back to ones that I normally go to.
You had a new one today, though.
I did have a new one with the India Pavilion.
The curry fried paneer.
The little fried Indian version of mozzarella sticks. Not mozzarella. So mozzarella does that little stretchy thing. This stuff was clumped.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it it breaks apart when you take a bite. So I digress.
But you liked it.
I did enjoy it.
That was probably my favorite thing that I had today. I mean, I like fried cheese anyway, and I like paneer, and I loved the curry in the breading. I thought that was fantastic.
And on a day like today, it actually had a little bit of saltiness to it.
Yeah.
Which, you know, gets you some electrolytes. Don't just drink water. It's like Gatorade in a way.
He's a doctor. He's a doctor.
Learned. Not that learned.
I mean, I loved the taco I got at the Mexico booth. I loved both items at the China booth.
Can't go wrong with a dumpling.
I'm Schinkennudeln.
Yeah, again, another classic.
I didn't get anything today that I would not get again.
No. Although that one margarita in Mexico pavilion, that was not for me. Which one was that?
The one with was it so
the
tall?
lighter one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the mezcal one.
The mezcal one I was good with. It was
not the Trouble in Paradise, the other one.
Yeah, the lighter one.
I'll put it down the bottom.
But no, other than that, and just the temperature. I mean, that's been the only downside of the day. It's hot.
I mean, we had a good day. We tried some stuff. I actually ate more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. We met up with our friends Aaron and Johnny. So
yeah,
that was fun. We're gonna go hang out with them a little bit later. We're gonna get out of here, maybe go and enjoy some air conditioning.
Yes, not just the little neck guy.
Real,
well, this has
real.
been. If you've never tried one of these, give it a shot. It's very helpful. But, all right, ma'am.
Thank you guys so much for coming with us. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And it has been a most gratifying day. Bye.